How does the social media became the most influential factors in human lives? In this digital age, there are no doubts how the social media platforms like Facebook impact the lives of so many people in so many different ways. Social media platform is very powerful because it reaches around the world in a real-time communication which makes information spread so fast and so wide. There are two main things that the social media platforms brought into the international community which are both good and bad things. We are going to discuss more about those things, but first, I'd like to discuss about the importance of social media in this generation of digital age. Social media is essential in our time because it helps send out and spread your messages, information, content, merchandise, and others in very fast and wide coverage as it reaches anywhere in the world as long as people can connect to the internet. In fact, all of the sectors, whether it's a private or a government entity, uses social media like Facebook to send their messages out. The same goes out to the individual. People uses social media to express themselves and send their messages out to their community. One of the influential factors that attracts people from using social media are their features and capabilities in terms of how the people can use them and how the social media offers the service that the users can benefit. It can give them information, entertainment, and on the other hand, some can cause them a disservice to their lives as some of them are depressed and get into some trouble while using the social media platform. The main factor which the social media can keep people to join and use their platform is by using psychology. One of the interview I saw from Sean Parker, former president of Facebook during their early years. He said that one of the reason they created their news feed where all the information is being dumped and can be seen by the users is driven by human psychology. And I agree. According to what I understood about his explanation in applying psychology to Facebook's newsfeed is what makes people addicted to use the platform which they can't help to keep coming back and be part of their lives. In psychology, people tend to immediately look at some people's lives and activities as they posted on social media, like their photos, where they travel, where they hang out, and what they eat, some kind of that stuff. So even people values their privacy. At the same time they also love see how other people's lives looks like. Now, I have mentioned about the good and bad things the social media brought into the international community. So let me give you some of the few examples. Here are some of the common list of good and bad things the social media brought into the international community. So let's start with the good. It gives people a voice to send out their messages into their community. It allows people to share information that can be beneficial to both parties. It helps people to promote and grow their brands and businesses. It helps connect people to communicate who are apart, far away from each other. It helps people to search information that they need like job post, educational content, and many more. For some bad things, it allows to spread some divisive content and fake news, and other forms of misinformation. Although for the record, it doesn't come from Facebook primarily but from those certain people that produces those type of content. It causes some people to get into trouble because they post something that offends others. It causes some people to have been problematic on their privacy, especially if they are so active and make post consistently on Facebook, and some trolls on the internet will use their identity by impersonation and create disgusting post or content. So those are just some good and bad things I can share with you about how the social media became the most influential factors in human lives in our generation. If you want to see more content like this about human lives in a digital age, please consider to like, share, and subscribe to get newly published content from us. Next topic I'll be discussing about is how to avoid bad reputation as a person in Facebook within your community. If you want to see some more content that you haven't seen yet, comment down below, and we'll make them for you. Enjoy!